If you could choose when to stop working, not because you hit a retirement age, but because you reached financial freedom, imagine waking up one day and realizing that your money is working harder than you are. That's the dream behind the FIRE movement, which stands for Financial Independence, Retire Early, FIRE. But is FIRE really for everyone? Today we are breaking down the cons, the pros, and the practical steps so you can decide if this path fits your lifestyle and your goals. I am Charity Ezenwa-Onuaku, founder of Wealthy Gen. I share practical insights to help you build wealth, grow your business, and live a more intentional life towards achieving your financial goals. The FIRE movement started as a radical idea. People saving aggressively, investing smartly, and retiring decades before the traditional retirement age. The goal? Freedom. Freedom from the 9 to 5, from money stress, and from living life on someone else's terms. But FIRE isn't one size fits all. There are actually different styles, each with its own lifestyle flavor. There's the lean FIRE, which represents living frugally, focusing on minimalism and simplicity. There's the fat FIRE, which means living comfortably. It is financial independence without cutting out the luxuries. Then there's the Barista FIRE, which is semi-retirement. You are working part-time or on passion projects to maintain flexibility and benefits. Now, whether you want to live on a beach in Bali or work remotely on your dream city, or just stop worrying about bills, there is a FIRE path that can align with your personal vision of freedom. So why do people choose FIRE? For many people, FIRE isn't really about quitting work. It's about choosing how to live. It's about having options. Maybe you still want to work, but on your own terms, or pursue creative projects without worrying about a paycheck. I've seen people use FIRE to travel around the world, start small businesses, or simply have more time for their families. It's really a lifestyle movement disguised as a financial one. But of course, getting there requires strategy and a mindset shift. FIRE isn't just about numbers. It's about values. You need to redefine what wealth means to you. Ask yourself, what does enough look like? Because financial independence starts with clarity. Then comes discipline, saving aggressively, investing consistently, and resisting lifestyle inflation. Most FIRE followers aim for a 50% to 70% savings rate. That sounds wide, right? But remember, it is temporary. The higher your savings rate, the faster you reach independence. How do you determine your FIRE number? Your FIRE number is equal to your annual expenses times 25. And then years to financial independence is equals to 1 over your savings rate times your target factor. Let's make that real with an example. Let's say you make $80,000 a year and you save 50% of your income, meaning you spend $40,000 a year. If you keep your lifestyle stable, you will need about 25 times your annual expenses invested in order to retire. That's $1 million. For example, $40,000 annual spending, 50% savings rate, and your income is $80,000. Your expenses is $40,000. Then your savings is $40,000 per year. That is your 50% savings rate. Your target FIRE number is $40,000 times 25, which is $1 million. Now, assume an investment return of 5% per year. Now, if you invest $40,000 each year and earn an average of 5% annual return, here's how long it takes you to reach $1 million. Using a future value of annuity formula here on the screen and inserting the numbers, you will see that it takes approximately 17 years to reach financial freedom. Feel free to pause the screen and review the formula, or take a screenshot and review later. So if you spend $40,000 a year, you save 50% of your income and invest consistently with an average 5% return, you could reach financial independence in about 17 years. That's less than 2 decades to potentially never have to work again, unless you want to, of course. You are literally buying your future freedom with every dollar that you save. Okay, let's make it practical. Here is how to start your FIRE journey step by step. Step 1, define your FIRE number. That's the amount you need to live off your investments. The basic rule, multiply your annual expenses by 25. So if you spend $40,000 a year, you will need $1 million invested to retire early. And if you spend $60,000 a year, you will need $1.5 million invested to retire early. Step 2, track and optimize your expenses. Use budgeting tools or apps like WealthyGen to track where your money goes. Then identify what actually adds value to your life and cut out the rest. FIRE isn't about deprivation, it's about intentional living. Step 3, increase your income. Side hustles, skill building, or starting a business can speed up your journey. Remember, you can't save what you don't earn. So find a way to increase your income so you can speed up your FIRE plan. Step 4, invest wisely. FIRE depends on compound growth. Many people invest heavily in low-cost index funds or ETFs. Some diversify into real estate, dividend stocks, or other passive income assets. The key? Consistency over complexity. Save money consistently, but also invest your savings to allow compounding growth to help speed up your FIRE plan. Now, let's talk reality, the pros and cons of FIRE, because FIRE isn't all sunshine and spreadsheets. Let's start with the pros. FIRE gives you freedom from financial stress. It gives you the flexibility to design your ideal lifestyle. It also provides a deep sense of control over your time. Now the cons. FIRE requires extreme discipline and delayed gratification to be successful. It can create social pressure or burnout during the years that you're saving. Another con is that life plans change and early retirement may not always feel as fulfilling as imagined. So it's not just about escaping work, it's about creating a life you don't need to escape from. Now, is FIRE right for you? The truth is that FIRE isn't for everyone, and that's okay. If you value flexibility, minimalism, and long-term security, FIRE could be your path. But if you enjoy your career, love your lifestyle, and just want financial peace, that's also financial independence, just on your terms. The goal really isn't early retirement. The goal is freedom of choice. That's the true meaning of wealth. So what do you think? Would you consider pursuing FIRE or maybe your own version of it? Let's talk about it in the comments below. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos on finance, business, and lifestyle freedom. Remember, wealth isn't just about money. It's about options, peace, and purpose.